This is what everybody comes here for. This is what I'm here for. Oh my, what's going on everybody? Kelly, and I'm bringing you a brand new video today. So today we are actually out at Silver Creek here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, and I am here with none other than Caddie Disc Golf. What's going on, Caddie?
What's up?
Thanks so much for having me out here today. We are going to be playing the back nine out here at Silver Creek. Currently right now, I'm actually -2 right now, which is pretty good for a new course. Typically when we come out to new courses, I try to stay around the even mark. Right now, unfortunately, Caddie is sitting at even right now, so he's gonna look to shoot way better here. But what we're gonna do here today is we're just gonna see how low that we can actually shoot out here, as well as play some of the additional like signature holes out here. But we're gonna jump into hole 10 here and see how well we can shoot. 10 out here at Silver Creek is gonna be pretty much a forehand shot for myself. Caddie can throw left-handed actually, and so that's probably what he's gonna do. But you're gonna see the basket straight ahead down there with a little slight hyzer towards the end here. All right, I'm gonna take the S-Line DD3 here, try to flex this thing over just a little bit and have a little bit of hyzer towards the end there. Hopefully we can start this round off with a birdie.
I like that.
Oh, are you serious? I hit the power line out there. That was actually looking like a really good line and was gonna probably be somewhere close, but now we're gonna have a longer look at a birdie here.
All right, so I got the ponytail in. If you watch the front nine, you know that now I'm ready to beat Kelly. I was actually gonna throw a righty turnover with the Essence, but Kelly said I throw lefty, so now I feel like I have to throw lefty. So we're gonna take a Vapor Enigma and just pump a lefty hyzer and try not to hit the power line like Kelly did. Oh.
Get stable.
OB. That is OB.
That
this
is...
entire side plays OB. Great start.
Some really unfortunate things to start out the round here. Actually, Caddie is going to be OB. I hit the power line. I sent the thing a little bit too high. I should have kept that a little bit more nose down. Probably would have been a better line. But Caddie's going to take it from where it went out of bounds, which I don't know the rules very well when it comes to out of bounds and things like that. So he's actually going to take it from where it went out. Hopefully get up and down for him.
So it depends on the OB rules for that hole, but in this specific instance, my disc never came back inbounds, so you always play the disc from where you were last inbounds. I went out of bounds on the hyzer about right here, and the disc never faded back inbounds or crossed any other inbounds area. So unfortunately, I'm forced to play with an added penalty stroke from here. So hopefully just try to get up and down and take a bogue.
We're still quite a bit of ways from the basket. Definitely a somewhat of an approach shot here.
Out of bounds, you technically get a meter from where you were OB. So for my tiny feet, that's about 3 steps like that. And yeah, now I'm shooting for 3.
Went yard.
Got some works to do.
This guy worked out this morning. All right, this is a little bit out of my jump putt range here. I unfortunately hit the like power wire right here, so we're gonna be a little bit away from the basket still. I'm gonna take the Big Z Fierce, just throw this thing close to the basket and hopefully get up and down for a par here. That'll be perfect. Ooh, just off the top there. All right, I'll clean up a par there. Denied.
Holy cow.
Starting off a little rough here for Caddie Disc Golf.
This game's rigged.
Start off the round with a par here. That's a unfortunate 6 for Caddie. So I'm not sure what the score is right now overall, but I'll still be at -2 right now.
+3.
He is +3 right now. So we're gonna head into hole 11 here. This one's pretty straightforward. This is looking like a possible birdie opportunity for the both of us here, which is much needed for the round. We're gonna jump into hole 11 here and hopefully hopefully get up and down. Hole 11 here is going to be pretty straight ahead. Like I was saying, this is a great birdie opportunity as long as you keep it in the fairway and give it a fair amount of distance. Here, I'm thinking this is probably about 300.
Give or take.
Give or take a little bit. We're playing the shorts out here today, so should be pretty scoreable. All right, I'm gonna take the S-Line DD3 here. Luckily, there's no power lines on this hole, so I should be able to pump this thing down there pretty far. Hopefully get something under the basket for a birdie.
Oh, that's money. Deep.
Get under there. Wow, I actually pushed really far of the basket. I don't know where that power came from. Hole is probably a little shorter than 300 maybe, but we'll be in those bushes out there and hopefully be able to pick up a birdie still there.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the opportunities that you need to take advantage of, knowing that your opponent likely isn't going to tube. What makes Paul McBeth so great is he can take these opportunities and capitalize on them. So I would be silly not to park this hole and take a 2 to try to get the 5 strokes that Kelly now has on me back. It's a tailwind, there's OB left, so I'm going to throw a lefty backhand on the instinct and just try to steal a stroke from him.
That's looking absolutely parked. Here's an opportunity for Caddie to actually get a stroke on me here. We're definitely going to be pushed way deep in the basket in the bushes out there. Caddie should be absolutely parked under the basket here to pick up a birdie, a much needed birdie. So we're going to see once we get up here. Hopefully I'm not too far in the bushes there because I really need a birdie out here. I really do. I got to keep up.
Good effort.
Absolutely huge opportunity here for Caddie. If he catches this putt, he'll get a stroke back here on the round. Very nice high putt there. Gonna get a birdie.
4 stroke difference.
Let's go. Caddie's actually gonna get a stroke back on hole 11. So that's gonna put him, I believe, 5 back now, or 4. 4 back now on the round. So we're gonna have to try to keep up the pace here because he started the front 9 out with 4 straight birdies. So he can really turn it on at any time here out when we're playing the shorts out here too. If you haven't checked out the front 9, actually, I'll link that up in the cards up above so that you guys can watch that over on his channel. And I'll make sure to link all of his Instagram and YouTube as well so you guys can go follow and subscribe to him. But we're gonna head into hole 12 here and hopefully get a birdie. 12 here is going to be dead straight ahead. You guys won't be able to see the top or the basket really at all, but you're going to see that pole with the flag on the top of it. That's where the basket is. Just going to want something super straight here. All right, for this back 9, I'm actually going to take the tee every single time first, no matter what. Caddie took the tee on the front 9 the entire time, so we're just going to stick with that here. I'm going to take my Adam Hammes Wasp here, put this thing out to the right just a little bit, and have a little bit of hyzer towards the end. Ooh, that actually might be pretty good. I pushed pretty far, but with the Wasp, there's a lot of hyzer on the end of it, so that thing should be pretty close to the basket.
Neo instinct. Little straighter than I wanted it, but yeah, it's down there.
All right, I came up a little short actually. I thought I pushed a little bit longer towards the basket, but we're gonna have a probably like a 30-35 footer or something like that to hit a birdie. There we go. Let's go. That's a big birdie putt. Just off the top there. The wedge in the basket for the win. Well, that was an absolute huge putt for me. That's going to give me a birdie. Caddie's going to walk away with the par there, gain another stroke out here. So that's going to put me at a total of 3 down right now, which I'm super stoked about. Like I said before, we tried to stay around even when we actually come out to a new course. So heading into these couple last few holes here, we're in a pretty good spot. 13 here is going to be 245 feet, just slightly off to the right side here. You're going to see the basket right there. Just a slight forehand for myself down there. Hopefully get something really close to the basket and not have too much of a roll away. Gonna take the Andrew Marweed Firebird here. Just try and put something on a little flex, have it slight finish towards the end, towards the basket. Oh, it got super sneaky through those trees there. Hopefully it didn't go too far past the basket. It should be pretty close though.
And I'm just gonna pull a P3 out and park it.
Oh, that should be
short.
Oh, what a run. Oh my gosh, that was so close. All right, Ryan actually ran this and it went super far down this hill. I'm gonna show you guys the hill right now that he was talking about before. This is the hill that he ran it towards. He's gonna be tucked into this side right here. See him right down there. There we go. Cleans it up for a
2, 3, 4. Just
four.
a bogey. Great birdie.
There we go, another birdie. It's huge. So hole 14 is going to be an elevated tee pad here. You're going to be shooting straight down towards that basket that you're seeing there. Quite a bit of elevation here that you have to consider. Kind of just want to bomb something down there.
This is a Glow Sea Blend Sphinx. Hopefully I don't crank it over all the way. That was a mash.
All right, I'm gonna take the prototype Hades here, just put something out there. I'm just gonna try my best to keep this thing off from the left side a little bit more. We got a little bit of a tailwind, so hopefully this thing flies pretty nice.
That was a crush.
That was a bomb. That's probably the furthest backhand drive I've ever thrown in my entire life. Hopefully it didn't end up in the creek just behind the basket.
There's water there, yep.
Absolutely beautiful hole. We had some great drives as well out here. So that prototype Hades is probably the furthest backhand that I've ever thrown. Granted, we are throwing downhill, so that does help a little bit, but either way, I'm gonna take that distance and really run with it there. Hopefully we're in a good spot and didn't push into the creek. Actually, if we did, that's super unfortunate, but either way, just out here having a great time. That was a great drive, super stoked on that. All right, I absolutely mashed this drive. We didn't push too far actually into the water or into the creek. That's right off to this side here. I'm gonna give this thing a run at the basket, and if we can pick up a birdie here with a huge jump putt, that would be absolutely huge. Sit. Oh, dang it. Ooh, nice run. Go. Awesome hole that was. That's definitely one of the signature holes out here. Both Ryan and I threw the disc probably well over 400 feet to pick up. I think that's a par 4. I'm not exactly sure. I believe we're playing everything as par 3s out here today from the shorts, but either way, we'll both pick up a 3 there on a really bomber hole. Really stoked on that drive. Like I said, that's probably one of the furthest drives I've ever had. We're gonna move on to hole 15 here now and see what we can get into. 15 is gonna be 160 feet, par 3, gonna be super technical. You're gonna have to make it through a lot of the trees here, put it on a pretty nice line. If we can hopefully put it on a good line like I'm talking about, we should either be able to get a birdie or possibly give this thing an ace run. All right, so with this being a pretty short hole, I'm gonna take the Crystal Flex zone here. I'm gonna try and flex something down through the fairway and just get something super close to the basket, maybe give it an ace run as well. Oh, just hit the trees just at the end, put a little bit too much height on it. But we're gonna see if Caddie can ace this thing.
We'll throw Discmania zone, the tactic. Lefty backhand because it opens up a little bit more on the left. And I'm just trying to hit it kind of low on a hyzer and see if it goes in. Drop.
Oh.
Tough kick, but a
Tough kick.
good shot.
Yeah. So we've not hit an ace on the channel here. This is doubling the chances out here today since we do have someone else out here with me. This is the first time. I'm actually super stoked about that because usually we're just out on the course by ourselves, but it's super nice to have Caddie out here. Make sure you guys go follow him, subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's been awesome staying here. Thank you so much, Caddie, for letting me stay at your place. On Sunday, we're actually going to be playing the tournament called Whispering Willow out at Sussex. Super stoked for that. It's a great tournament. Excited to see everybody out there. We're going to see where we both ended up here and hopefully pick up some birdies. So I actually ended up in the tree just up here. We were looking for the disc for a while, but luckily there's no 2-meter rule here in Wisconsin. There we go.
Great putt.
A little bit of a trick putt here for Caddie. He's actually going to switch from being a lefty putter typically to over to right now. Oh, just off the tree.
Lefty.
All right, after being in the tree, I'm going to walk away with the birdie there. Caddie's going to pick up the par after an awkward looking putt there. We're going to head into hole 16 and hopefully pick up some more birdies here. 16 here, going to be another technical shorty, 180 feet. You're going to want something to push through this initial gap here, and I'm going to try and show you guys. You'll see the basket just slightly down there. All right, so this actually lines up better for a little bit of a turnover on the backhand here. We're going to take the Big Z Fierce, try to put this thing on a little bit of angle and have it get close to the basket. Oh my gosh, we actually almost just aced that. I put that on the perfect line there. That's gonna hopefully be parked under the basket and be really close to another birdie here.
I don't know what to throw now. I'm gonna stick to my plan. I'm gonna throw a C-line FD3 lefty, which is fast and overstable, and I'm just gonna pipe it and just try to get to the basket.
Ooh, made it through the initial gap though. That should be in a decent spot still. Go in. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, Kelly absolutely piped it. When we said he almost aced it, we meant it. And he doesn't miss.
Another birdie. Playing lights out here today. Out here at Silver Creek is going to be extremely uphill. You're going to want to make something through this gap here and just get something up there as far as you can. You're going to have a retaining wall that blocks the basket as well. Hopefully I can throw it up a hill because usually I can't. All right, so I was really in between discs here. I was either going to take the Big Z Fierce, but we're going to go with the Crystal Flex Zone and just flex something through this tiny gap here. Hopefully have something go back towards the basket, towards that retaining wall. And it's going to be a tough putt either way, wherever we end up. That should be pretty good. Over to the left side, we'll definitely have a putt at it. Anywhere you're at, it looks like on this hole is gonna be some sort of death putt. So hopefully Caddie can get it somewhere up there as well. What a shot, dude.
I landed where you landed, but on the other side. It skipped off the top of the deck. But
that was
sick. We got a level putt.
So I'm going to show you guys how much elevation this basket actually has. If you look up here, this is where the basket is now. You can see that Caddie is actually walking up the stairs over that way, all the way over to his drive. Like I said, both of us have great drives. Gonna have birdie looks at the basket here. Up at the basket now, you're gonna see it right there. That's the tee pad all the way back down there. Super elevated basket and hole here. There we go. That's a huge birdie for Caddie's round right there.
Great birdie. That was sick.
Birdie. Let's go. That is a couple huge birdies on that very difficult and uphill hole there. Both of us took the birdie there, which is huge. We're gonna head into hole 18 here. This one's looking like a pretty aceable hole, so hopefully we can give something a run here, end up with either an ace or a birdie to end this round here at Silver Creek. 18 out here at Silver Creek. Gonna be a pretty aceable hole out here. We're gonna try and give something a run. Just gonna see the basket down there, make it past all those trees and get something under the basket for a birdie to end this round. All right, I'm gonna take the Big Z Fierce here, just try and get something through those initial trees there. If we do that, we should have a good look at a birdie. Let me look at something there. A little bit too straight, a little bit too much turnover.
There's no way I can catch Kelly. In fact, I wish I would have portrayed a much better version of my game for his YouTube channel, but I'm an am for a reason. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to end on a high note.
Oh my gosh, that was so close to going in. So we both threw 2 shots here. We're both gonna take our first shots, but Caddie literally almost aced with both of his shots.
Sorry.
He almost threw both of them in, and I'm talking super close. I'm gonna show you guys actually where he ended up on both of the shots here, and I'm telling you, so close to hitting an ace on the channel. I think we both have pretty good looks at the basket here. He'll definitely have a look. Mine will be a little bit more obstructed on the right side of the trees there. Hopefully we can end this round here at Silver Creek with a birdie. Caddie's second shot here with the link. I'm telling you, this had to have been so close to the basket. The wedge shot, which was his first one, is just back there. That one was probably the closer one out of the 2, just because it went a little past the basket. And he hits the birdie to end the round. Let's go. All right, hole 18, we'll walk away with the par. We just finished up playing hole 18 out here at Silver Creek. We're actually gonna play one of the bonus holes here and one of the most iconic holes out here at Silver Creek. That's gonna be the lighthouse hole. And we're going to play through this hole. We'll show you guys everything about it as well. So a little bit of bonus here. I am super stoked to actually play out at this hole. It's just something that's like so iconic about it. It's right on the lake. It looks super awesome. Hopefully we can end up with the birdie here on this bonus hole on this amazing, amazing looking hole here. So we're gonna get into things. All right, we're gonna take the Prototype Passion here. This disc has a little bit of a straighter flight than the Glow Passion does. I want something to push pretty straight down the fairway here, end up to the left of the dog leg, to the left at the red pole down there, and just have something pretty clean in the fairway here to get up and down. I think that might be really good. I hit the perfect line, I think. I might have pushed a little bit too far, but either way, we're gonna be down the fairway.
So I'm gonna throw an FD3, something stable. I'm gonna try to let go of it flat and hyzer out and try to do what Kelly did.
Really great drives here. We should be in pretty good spots. We're about to head down the walk or the fairway here and check out this iconic hole at Silver Creek. This is what everybody comes here for. This is what I'm here for, why we made the hour-and-a-half drive down here. I'm gonna turn the camera around now and you guys are going to see an absolutely beautiful green. Something, it's unlike anything else I've ever seen in the disc golf world. Take a look here. You're gonna see Lake Michigan. You're gonna see the iconic lighthouse basket right there. There's Ryan walking down the fairway. This hole is absolutely beautiful. All right, we ended up in a really good spot, just slightly down here, not in the rough or anything like that. Really good spot. I'm gonna give this thing a run at the basket. That should be pretty good. There we go. All right, that is going to conclude the round out here at Silver Creek and the bonus hole here at the lighthouse. We figured we'd do the outro here because it's just so iconic of a hole out here at Silver Creek. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in here today. I ended the round at -7, which is absolutely huge. We typically don't shoot like that, so I'm super stoked on that. Caddie ended up shooting +1, but either way, we had a great time out here. I want to thank Caddie again for bringing me out here. This has been an amazing time. So that is going to conclude the round out here. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching. Make sure that you leave a like down below. Comment what you think of the course out here at Silver Creek, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button because we're going to be bringing you way more videos here on the channel. Make sure to go follow Caddie on Instagram as well as YouTube. Thank you guys again so much, and we will see you in the next one.